episode where we cover Dojira, one of a homegrown project within ADAPTCrypto. And what an exciting time. Dojira, king of memes, is the word on the street at the moment. And I tell you what, it is an exciting time. If you guys are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, share this content. As you know, all shares and shills will literally be a bit of extra money in your own pocket. So make sure you record your shills, fill out the Google forms, and get paid for your hard work. Now, King of Doges, an interesting project. This is inspired by the Dogecoin and the crypto or the currency of the people sort of saga, and it is pretty funny. I really, it's inspiring to sort of see people sort of just get behind a cryptocurrency and just do something out of the norm. Essentially, try and be a part of something. It can be quite exciting. One of the issues that we do find with Doge though is that it's just there's a lack of tokenomics. And I don't want to bag it out. For those who want to sort of look into Doge, I'll let you do your own research because this isn't the point of me covering Dojira. I want to cover Dojira and talk about the positives. And one of those positives, well, there's many positives, but one of the positives that you get rewarded for diamond hands, and not just by price, but essentially the longer you hold it, the more Dojira you accumulate, and then it has the cumulative effect, right? And you can see here we just went live with Dojira, and the buy orders are going in now. To be honest, I haven't even withdrawn my Dojira from Unicrypt yet because I don't know how, essentially. But it's not really important just yet because I'm here to cover this coin. And so far, the chart looked a bit grim, but that was because trading was locked. You can see there was a couple of functions that were used every time you interact with Etherscan. You have to pay money essentially, so it costs Ethereum. And there was a few Unicrypt fees just there, but now we have the Dojira sort of kicking off right now. We would have had a few people pumping the gas as soon as it launched. I'm actually surprised that it's sort of launched just yet because we're 3 minutes early, but that's fine. I've just posted the Dex Tools link in the Telegram. We've got Andre Musk, the inventor, the creator of this meme coin. Now, I expect a bit of a shakeout, essentially, of Dojira. The weak hands, the paper hands will be selling off. Just a reminder, if you do need to sell, it's a 7% slippage that you need to have to be able to sell. And if you're buying, it's 3 to 5%. Was a recommendation from Andre Musk. But this is a coin. This is going to be a long-term hold for me, and a little bit of fun, really, because it's a meme coin, and I love this stuff. ADAPTCrypto was born within the degen space. It's how we formed. It's how a lot of us sort of made a lot of money when we first started with some of the pre-clones and some of the much more riskier sort of the core clones. We made quite a bit of money of that, and also we formed the community, and that's how I sort of met Andre Musk. And it's been a blossoming friendship ever since. But I have a lot of fun in this space, and I hope you guys do as well, because this stuff is funny. It really is funny, and I always appreciate all the laughs that it gives me. And I highly recommend those who are sort of have questions, feel free to reach out, speak in the chat, just let me know, and I can speak directly with Andre Musk. I can even get him on channel. That is a possibility as well, and he can answer all those questions that you have. When can I retire on Dojira? Those sort of questions can be answered. So all those sort of questions that financial advice, but not financial advice. It's all here, and I highly recommend that you guys just just ask the questions that you need. This is a community project. Someone's the Ethereum network is a nightmare at the moment. Someone just got wasted for $190 in gas to purchase his Dojira. I highly recommend, if there is an opportunity to essentially get in a pre-sale and it's secure, there's an audit that's been done, liquidity is locked through Unicrypt, for instance. It's a lot less risk. You got to assess the tokenomics as well. But these are all sort of factors, but you can avoid these $190 gas fees. Some of that can be very heartbreaking, but that's just the way it is sometimes. For those who want a little bit more information about yes, it is quite the candle. For a bit more information about the project, head to the website. It is in the description here, and you can sort of go in here and just ask those questions. There's there's a lot of memery here, and this is going to be a long-term project. Believe it or not, even though it's a meme coin, it will be a long-term project. Similar to what Doge is, although it does require a lot of work for us to get to that reputation, the coin of the people. However, there's a lot of really good fundamentals about this project. You've got a passionate developer. He has implemented tokenomics that rewards strong diamond hands. Now, if you're listening to this, I highly recommend that you share this. If you got your bag, start sharing. Start getting some people amongst the hype. You need to refresh that DEX tools. It needs to be in people's faces. This is the degen space that we're in. I'm laughing because it just makes me laugh. It's just funny. People are putting money on a meme, and people make money off memes. It's always funny. Here's a few of the tokenomics here. We have a total supply of 100 million. Pre-sale, it was a very small pre-sale. They were raising approximately 50 ETH. So there is a higher percentage for the pre-sale itself. However, there is a very strong community, and I believe that community helped develop diamond hands. That's essentially what's happened there. We've got the public sale being 32%. There's a buy bonus pool, team 0%. Wow, believe it or not. Doge City, that's 15%. That is an incentive for those who shill. So if you shill your project, document it, pass it on through the Google's form, and you can be rewarded. Essentially, you get a part of that 15%. There is an audit that was done by Warren Ruggs, so it funds SafeFu. And you can also farm. There's a farming pool that's been allocated to Doge City. It hasn't been updated on the website, but there has been a partnership with FEG, and another interesting group of lads. And that's where those rewards will come in. So there will be further development and further updates on. There's a legal disclaimer there, risk disclosure. We all know the risks of investing in meme coins. But I'm just gonna reach out to the comments here. We've got some very excited fans. Look at that candle. Whoa, Dojira pumping. Fellas, this is just the beginning. This will be a long-term project. There's all the pre-sales. They always, they help us get off the ground. Cool. They want to sell their bags. That's fine. They can, they can go. I don't think this will fail. I have high hopes for this project. I know we have a competent dev, and look, we have a fan here. Delta, is there anything you want to say about Dojira? Dojira. Is there anything you want to say to the audience? No, you didn't get a bag. Is that why you're whinging? All right. I haven't fed her, actually. That's the real reason why. I'm going to throw it out to I don't really need to withdraw my tokens because I got diamond hands myself, but I do want to secure it in my wallet. If there's any questions within the community, do reach out and ask those questions. Yeah, I'll be your hypothetical financial advisor slash not a financial advisor. But feel free to, ask those questions. You have questions about the tokenomics. I'm here for you. For those who are in Adapt Crypto, I will be cracking into some of the news later on, like we do every evening. And I like to keep you guys informed. There's been a lot happening within the space. I will check in on Dojira soon. For those who are here from Dojira, feel free to just mute. I will come back though, so I will be, expecting some more questions as as the launch develops within the space. But we've had some interesting developments, and I apologize, I don't have this up already, and you're sitting there going, "Why is this guy so unorganized?" I literally just got home, and I literally just went live. So things um, have been a little bit rushed this evening, so I do apologize, and I do appreciate your patience for that. We have the Bitcoin dominance looking red, which is excellent because us within the Ethereum and DGen space, this is good. We have a large bag of alts, and we want to see our alts pump. And as you know, as Bitcoin dominance goes down, our alts go up essentially. Well, hopefully, maybe it's money just leaving the market. But in this case, our alts have been pumping and have been doing really, really well. I will bring up Ethereum because majority of our community hold Ethereum. So just to give you an update as to where we are on technically, we are still headed to Mars. These are very accurate price predictions, and as you can see, they're playing out perfectly. Although they look like something you can lull to, however, have been incredibly accurate. So I do understand the hesitation in understanding the method to my madness. However, you've got to ask yourself, is it really mad if it plays out? And it does seem to be playing out. I did say that we needed to use the moon's gravitational pull to help us launch off to further up, further into Mars, and that's exactly what's happening right now. We're headed to Mars, and we're just going to keep heading that direction. So things are looking very positive within for Ethereum. I will not go any further into targets. We do have Saturn up there. You see the ring. But I do recommend that you wait out for Harry's videos. We have a full-time Forex trader who gives you TA every single day for free, and he does it really, really well. So you can see a full series of videos from him. He's formerly known as Trade Sharp, but it's all there, and you can backtrack and be a part of it. Now, give me just one moment, please. I do apologize for not being organized. There was some interesting news today. I'm just trying to get some of it up here. There's a lot of speculation within the space as we sort of see some of these larger companies onboarding, accepting the reality that Bitcoin is here to stay and the rest of the cryptocurrency space. And we have Matt Kaiser is a significant figure, although not the best of looking figures within the crypto space, but he's an avid supporter of Bitcoin. So I do appreciate the work that he does to get that awareness out there, and and his influence is very very powerful. So I do appreciate that. Now he's been speculating that Oracle will follow suit. There were some tweets sort of related to Elon Musk making a visit to, I think it was the CEO of Oracle. So that I think has led to a bit of speculation here. And Max Kaiser is, reporting on it. He's probably going to give his speculation on it as well. It's always interesting to sort of have a quick look at Grayscale. This stuff, it's just incredible. You have an organization here that's been within the space for such a long time. And it's very interesting just to see a company here that's been rewarded essentially for being the early adopters. And that's what we all are within this cryptocurrency space. It is a very speculative and sometimes crazy space. Unfortunately, you do see a lot of scammers And it's a really shame to see, but despite the scammers, this industry has pushed on. It is, it is put itself in the faces of every single industry that you can think of for processing information, data. It's not just the finance industry, and it's been doing very well. And now you see Grayscale, $33 billion under assets under management. That is significant. That is a powerful mover for a company that probably hasn't been around. I haven't got the details, but hasn't been around for a very long time. Probably a very long time within the cryptocurrency space. However, not a very long time, arguably, for $33 billion under management. Possibly as early as January 2009, right? But unlikely. But that's impressive. Could you imagine starting up a company and say it was worth $33 billion within 11 or 12 years? Probably not. Let's just get an update from the Dojira. Look, it's one of the it's a bit of a sneaky launch that we've had here, and people have sent it. You've sort of seen a bit of a sell-off. That always happens. Some people's strategies are to get in the pre-sale, capitalize on it, head straight out, and there's always that sort of a shakeout. In fact, it happens all the time. You see that nice shape sort of comes down. Sometimes it acts a bit crazy, and then you sort of see it settle, and then I think they call this TA. Some would call it garbage. But it has been working lately. So who's to say? I might do a bit of this here. Who's to say whether it's right or not? I do have a lot of fun with this stuff. But anyway, I'm not too worried. I've got diamond hands. I know a majority of the community have diamond hands. So we'll see this. We'll see this shoot off. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the. Let's see if I can get some of the mediums. Some of the mediums were quite good. Bear with me just one moment as I bring up some additional information, because this passionate developer has been working very hard on this product, and it's quite interesting to sort of see what some of these developers can do, because it's endless essentially. Oh, here we have an Instagram post from a fake token. These guys also created their token, and you can sort of see some of the information there. We've got the King Kong Dojira. Sorry, so they got the King Kong, and we've got Dojira. So there'll be some LPs. There will be some utility being added to this token as not just the memery. And I'm very interested to sort of see where it goes long term, because it does have the possibility to do some things. Who's to say there's limits on anything in this space, to be honest, because there's a crazy, crazy space. I'm just trying to load up. Here we go. He's one of the first. Oh, this might be a tweet actually. So apologies for that. Let's see if I can get up. Sorry, that's a tweet of a Telegram. Apologize for not being ready and here with all the information that you guys demand. I do know you guys demand this information. Within the crypto space, everyone wants everything now, and I don't blame you guys, because we're an impatient group of impatient race, really. We've got some of the technical information. This sort of stuff is important because you need to. There's a lot of technical people within this space, and there's a lot of scams running, and a lot of technical people will question the contract that's been deployed, and it has a snowball effect, unfortunately. So there's a bit of information there. He's put a lot of details into this. Here's a bit of an update. Warren Rugg audited the contract, so we know that there's no shifty business on the developer front, but there's also no exploit possibilities from the opportunists. There's a bit of information here about the tokenomics, which can also be seen on the website. There is an anti-dev team wallet dump, so As a part of the transactions, the devs can accrue some tokens. This is a very small percentage. And if it were to get out of hand, the maximum the developer wallet can dump is 5%. So it's capped at 5%. And you probably ask you, why do they get 5%? And that's cool. It's not like they deserve it or anything, but these tokens are used to develop, right? Everything in this space, unfortunately, costs money. It's not free. So if you wanted to create an LP, you're going to need some Ethereum essentially to set up a liquidity pool. So these things just don't magically appear on the Ethereum network, unfortunately. And many some people cry over that stuff. Personally, I don't really care for it because I understand the risks. I understand this is a very speculative space, and I'm going to go large. Geez, I want to make sure I do my research. But here we have the very first mediums that were sort of developed by Andre Musk. I had a bit of a chuckle every time. So there's a bit of information. If you want that technical information, it's all there for you guys to sort of do your research. We have it looks like some of the pre-sales are sold off, or maybe people just wanted to, secure their initial investments. And to be honest, I don't blame them. But right now we're looking at 50% profit so far from launch. And we have a lot of long-term holders as well. That's perfectly fine. Let me just have a quick look in some of the comments here and sort of see if I can get a bit of an update. I do appreciate your patience. Look, there's no questions. Jeez, the dev must have had a very detailed, mediums. But feel free to give me a shout out. Feel free to like the video. So far, no one's liking the video, so that hurts my feelings. But that's fine. Ask questions here. Upstream of launch. That's fine. I have one of the good things about being within the army is that you develop a thick skin, and there's not much that people can really do to hurt my feelings. So even give me a thumbs down. I go for it. Please don't give me a thumbs up, please. I'm just going to read through some of the comments here. Let me sell. We get rewards. Cool. We ship wiping paper hands. There's a bit of meme. Sorry, I should have read that naughty word. I do know there's a few kids in the audience, so I do apologize for that. I am working on my language. Very inappropriate stuff within the Telegram there. Man, people in recent coins have hands made of paper mache. Yeah, they do, mate. Cheats are done dumping. Rest of us need to hodl. Yeah. I love this space. It's honestly it makes me laugh. Yeah, there's been moments where I've gone into an absolute, I've put in some ETH into the ape casino, and I'll just watch myself lose money, but at the same time, I'd be laughing because some of the memes that are created are very funny. And I'm sorry, I'm going into a bit of a giggle loop here. I've had a lot of lulls within this space. So all right, so my parents' music, mate. So Dojira, I posted this within the ADAPTCrypto Telegram a few times. This is one of our members created this token. I'm just helping someone out. It's just a meme token. I sort of said, put in what you can afford to lose. But at the same time, if you have diamond hands, you will be rewarded. It's just it's too late. I didn't get into the pre-sale, mate. Look, to be honest, like I'm not gonna, because it's so speculative, I don't want to give recommendations. I can't guarantee anything for you. It is a very degen play, so I'm not going to promise you that this is going to help you retire, although it possibly could. I'm not saying it can't, but it's it could potentially go up. There's some very good fundamentals within the code, which could allow it to sort of do some very crazy things. So put in what you can afford to lose. I have fun with this stuff. I have a bit of excess ETH, so I'm happy to sort of, risk it for the biscuit, so to speak. If anyone can help me out on how I'm meant to withdraw my tokens, so I know that they're safe within my wallet, please tell me. I still haven't figured it out. It takes me straight to this page, and that's where I'm at. Like, do I click on shit? I have no idea. But there it is. I'll see if I can add it to. I'll see if I can add it to my wallet a little bit later. But this here is where the pre-sale was held. There was a bit of information there. You can see there that there's they've locked away $130,000 worth of ETH. And this is Unicrypt is one of those those tools and respected sort of applications within cryptocurrency that helps determine whether liquidity is locked. So it's a tool to help investors know that there is liquidity locked, and that the dev isn't going to potentially rug you. So these third-party sources are important within the space, due to history, essentially. Things are still looking quite bullish here. It's starting to moon a little bit. What we do need, I'll make this recommendation out to the dev, who is still relatively new within the space, very, very, very keen. But we just need to get those DEX tools up a little more. I know this will definitely bump up. I think we need 40 ETH within the pool at the least, or is it 50 now? And that will bump up the holders. Is it holders? Yep, holders. But and then we have the transactions. So we need. That's not true. It's reconciling. I got one transaction. Maybe I'll give it a refresh. But the information is the important thing. When this starts loading up on DEX tools, people need to know, where do I go for this sort of stuff? We need a Telegram link here, just so people know where to go to join our community, the Dojira community. So let's just reach out to Andre Musk. Not sure if he's watching this. He is very involved within the Telegram, answering questions, because there's so many questions that get asked. There's always that risk of somebody essentially fudding, and you got to be very alert with this sort of crap. So and he's doing his job right now. That's the main thing. I'll just reach out to him. Dex tools needs Telegram link plugs, and that'll hopefully help him out. If anyone has experience within this space, could sort of guide him. I know he was working on it earlier today. All right, so there you go. So on Dex tools, it's been applied for. Unfortunately, it's not something that's instantaneous. So the information will come up here. I'd love to see the CoinGecko. For that, would need a cheeky daily volume of approximately $1 million. Now, I'm gonna give you some moon boy stuff here. If we can hold this token and it does something absolutely crazy, right? And then if nobody were to sell, and then we were then able to, spread the word about the token, we could really see this thing take off. No promises, of course, but I'm always excited to see meme tokens, because it's just incredible how far they can go. It is a very, very interesting space. Is now a good entry. Look, you got some financial advice there. My parents' music. Yes, it is now is a good good entry. As I said, mate, I can't recommend you make entries, because I don't know your financial situation, and I'm not a financial advisor. However, I do love what this token and what this community is doing, and it is a very funny community. I love it. I love this stuff. So what I do recommend, if you are watching this stream, you need to firstly, you need to share this stream so people can get involved. You need to also share the Telegram for Dojira. People need to know about this stuff. You will get paid for it as well. You will get paid once per day. You just need to document your shill, essentially. So take a screenshot, hopefully get a timestamp in there. and make sure one of the admins are aware of it so that they can record it. They put it on Google Forms, and you know, there's a function there that's connected to essentially our wallets where we can pay people Dojira. You know, we will pay you for your service. So yeah, there you have it, folks. You know, this stuff will continue to sort of go up here. Buyers will trickle in. I dare say some of the paper hands. Yes, Rez, 100%, mate. You know, you did say get the dip, and you know, these things happen. I find a lot of these launches, they sort of, you know, they go up and then they dip down. And usually what I'll do is, because I don't like to compete with the bots in that first candle. And unfortunately, it's just the nature of the space. But when you see this dip, and I usually go to the 1 minute mark, and this is a bit of education for those who are new to this speculative space. You know, you sort of look for it to bottom out. And you're like, you know, what is, you know, there's not a lot of transactions going through, but you can sort of see it has sort of bottomed there. I probably would have bought in after this candle here. That probably would have been my candle. I usually wait for 2 green candles, and you can sort of see it starting to go up there. That's just what I do. My strategy might make you broke, so don't hold me to it. But that's something that I would do. I think most people do, and I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun here, guys. So don't come back to me and tell me that, you know, my lines are incorrect, because I'll probably have to break it to you that I'll probably tell you, I know, mate. This stuff is speculative and I like to have a bit of fun, and you know, the potential. Let's talk about the potential here, where Dojira can take us. I do apologize for any of those who don't believe in the DGen coins. You know, I did warn the ADAPTCrypto community that we're just having a bit of fun today. But I do have, actually, I don't even need to type it in. I'm a dumb. So we have Dogecoin. So for those who are wondering, what sort of price could Dojira get to? Well, look, it's based on market cap for now. So if I go to Dojira, it's only listed on one exchange. The word talks of Hotbit launch there. I'm not sure of how that's going, but we have here total liquidity 156,000. Right now, let's go to Dojira. You know, a cheeky just under 10 bill. So you know, I'd love to. I'm not going to get the calculator out, but if someone wants to get the calculator out, feel free to just let me know what sort of price predictions could we expect if Dojira were to, I wouldn't say steal, but collect and claim some of that Dogecoin community. I dare say I could retire by the end of the year, but I'll let you guys and say that I wouldn't be able to really retire if you think about it, because I never get the chance to sell because my hands are diamonds, see. So I'll never get to retire. I don't know why I'm even saying that, but hypothetically, I could retire if Dojira were to reach the market cap of Dogecoin. If anyone could do some quick maths, let me know what the price could be if it were to be the same market cap. I know it's a bit of a lull, and to be honest, I'm just having a bit of a lull with you guys. So, yeah, that's you know, Dojira for you guys. For those who are new from the Dojira community, feel free to join ADAPTCrypto. We have quite a few projects being developed within ADAPTCrypto community. Also, if you just want to collaborate with some very strong traders, we have most of our traders have been absolutely killing it. And a lot of them are software developers that have or been in the space for many, many years. And things are doing really well within ADAPTCrypto. So we're a new group that's only been around for a few months. We release content all the time, and we do in-depth research into projects. You can look into, you know, Paid Network was one of our recent sort of videos, and that did 100x from IDO, 11 or 12x from Uniswap average, depending when you sort of get in. I know, you know, launches can be pretty crazy, so you know, you've got to really time your entry. But get amongst us. We have more projects. There's another one it's an NFT project that's it's very exciting. Deadly, his name is, or Damo, he's developing that as we speak, and it's on the back end. I also have some ideas for Adapt Crypto community to essentially just reward you guys for being a part of the community. But I won't disclose any details at this stage. But geez, I love this stuff. What a beautiful looking chart so far. Sorry, Dan. I won't be able to take my shirt off. Christmas was a harsh mistress to me. I did get on the beers, and unfortunately, mate, my figure is not looking too good. But for what I will say is, for how many likes I get on this video, I will do that many push-ups. I cannot promise you that my shirt will come off. However, I will promise you that I'll take the jacket off, and maybe you can get a bit of a feel for my physique, if that's what you really desire. But if you smash the like button, I will punch out that many push-ups, and by the end of the stream. So feel free to like it. Feel free to share. Just a reminder, guys, if you really want to pump your own bags, you need to share the Telegram. You need to reach out to some of those DGen 8 casino poker machine players, and I highly recommend. There's Altcoin Apes, Infinity Games. There's quite a few communities out there. Do it respectfully. This coin has a lot of upside, and and we know that we have a dev here, and we know have a community of diamond hands and much support. I don't even know what this is going to do. Much support once per day. You get awarded for much support function. There you go. So this here is where you put your once per day. It's for the community to get rewarded for much support. Okay, so this is that marketing I was telling you about. So if you want to find out how to submit your marketing or your shill, click on the main website here, scroll down, go to much support. It will take you to this Google Docs. You put in your Telegram name, your MetaMask. I'm assuming you have a MetaMask. Your link to your shill or post, and just to comment any other ways you have for the community that haven't been documented above. Feel free to just put in sort of community, comments there to support your case. Now, for the Adapt Crypto community, if you guys have any requests to look at some information, I do want to talk about one coin that we just actually a couple coins that have continued to moon. So just bear with me, because this one has been killing it. Binance. Now we have been discussing this for quite some time. As gas fees were sort of mooning within the Ethereum network, we did see a shift in DeFi investors. Just slightly, I wouldn't say anything crazy. I'm not saying this is an Ethereum killer by any means. However, people will put their money where it is best treated. So, and that's exactly what sort of happened. So BNB, I think, was obviously the native token on the Binance Smart Chain, and to get amongst all these liquidity pools, you need BNB, and that's exactly what's been happening. So people have been buying BNB so they can get on the DeFi train on Binance. We discussed it. Discussed it like right at the start of the month. Probably as prices starting to pick up, it's just hitting all-time highs. I know I made an entry. I wouldn't say that, I don't know if it was a proper, the perfect dip there, but somewhere around the low to mid 40s. And anyway, we've just been seeing this crazy growth, and started really talking about it on the stream here, and we've been rewarded essentially as a 3x in a few days, just for doing some research and keeping up to date with this news. Guys, I'm trying to keep you informed. I want you guys to make money. So far, just get the amount of likes. We have to do 8 push-ups thus far, so that's fine. I've been conditioned for this sort of stuff. Hopefully, I don't know if the holidays conditioned for me though. I do want to sort of bring up, Cardano. I'm not a Cardano maximalist by any means, but this is one of our calls that we sort of made, and we got some bonus news as well that sort of helped us. But essentially, we were starting to talk about this before the end of the month. I'm not sure what it was. It was probably, I wouldn't say it was this bottom. I think we started to really talk about this growth here. We're like, hey, yeah, we were talking about it ages ago because we all knew there's a roadmap with Cardano, and it clearly outlines some of that vital information, of its, its progress of its network. And one of them was, we knew Shelley was the previous one, and that one, geez, I thought I was, a king trader when I got on the Shelley Shelley pump. But this one is the Gogan pump, essentially, or Gogan. I apologize if I butchered that. But as soon as we started getting here, I started to say, hey guys, just so you know, Gogan's just around the corner. I've loaded up some extra bags on this. I already had a hodl bag because I could see the potential, but I had an extra bag of this, and essentially it has been non-stop. I dare say that around here was when they sort of talked about the progress with the Ethiopian government, about setting up a network called Atala. We went into some pretty good detail about that. I'm not going to go into detail today because I'll be rehashing, and I know you guys are really smart and have really good memories and stuff. But that definitely helped pump that price. And you can see it there, sort of just bouncing off. Although I'd only have the 1 hourly up here, so on the 1 hourly, on the 50-day moving average, it's been very bullish. And to be honest, I don't even know if I will sell, even though, realistically, I'll be thinking, wow, I've done, a 2x from my swing trade bag, and I've done, 15x from my hodl bag. But I'd usually take profits, but I do know the news does not get delivered until the back end of the month around this time frame. And since we're in the bull market where we have, yesterday we had the market just going absolutely crazy. We have, exchanges going down again. It only just happened, about 10 days ago when Elon, changed his Twitter description. But again, just the other day when Tesla came out of the closet, the crypto closet, they mentioned, the exchange went down. We had an influx of people trying to create accounts, and that was a trigger for me to say, all right, things are looking very bullish. I know I could hold for longer. I can accept that risk because fundamentally things are looking very good for cryptocurrency, and that's exactly what's happened within Cardano, within the space. We have new money coming into this market, and that's important to understand that because new money gets distributed across all the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and unfortunately people just don't understand Bitcoin. They don't think, they think, oh, I can't afford a whole Bitcoin. And, we've got to educate these, I won't call them dum-dums, we'll call them newbies to the space. This is very complicated stuff. I feel like I'm an alien just speaking a different language every time I open my mouth about cryptocurrency. Everyone's like, what is this magic internet money? And I'm just like, well, all this stuff. Anyway, we need to educate people. You can own a share of Bitcoin up to 100 million Satoshis before you can, get a full Bitcoin. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that people think they can't afford Bitcoin, so they go into these other cryptocurrencies, and that's what's happened. We've had Bitcoin go up as well as altcoins, and that's very bullish. That's telling me that things are looking really good for cryptocurrency. And I know I can, extend my risk out further. I don't need to take profits here and there just yet. But things are looking really good, and that's just what I am doing personally. Yes, BNB for the win. Harry's supporting Dan with taking my shirt off. As I said, I don't think that'll happen. But I will say, guys, let's get a few more people on the stream today. I feel like, let's go back to Dojira for starters. I apologize that I've been talking about this for so long. Let's get an update on Dojira because look at that. So was that a front run? No, it was just, oh, look at that. There was a cheeky front run. You got to be careful, mate. I dare say you might be watching the stream. There are some anti-bot features. And now that we have, I won't disclose any details on the anti-bot features, but essentially you will get wrecked. And I dare say you're sort of just dipping your fat toe in, seeing what you can do. And I hope someone bites it. Anyway, just joking. not really, but anyway, yeah, we're continuing to moon. And like any good trader would do, as things don't play out like they thought they would, what they do is, they just simply adjust, and that is how technical analysis is done. God, I love cryptocurrency. I really do. For some reason, I can't delete it. Dex tools. You need to fix your shit because never mind. I need to fix. It's an operator error. But we have Dojira continuing to slowly moon. You guys are probably sitting there. Maybe you put your life saves into this. You're probably panicking just a little bit. I do recommend that you guys, continue to spread the word, also known as shilling, and just tell guys, hey guys, there's a really good dev here. It's also supported by the ADAPTCrypto community, and they're developing their own community, Dojira, and things are doing really well within the space. So I highly recommend that you spread the word. Just say, hey, Doge is inflationary and pretty cool coin, and I do hold a bag. So don't get me wrong, I'm full supportive of the movement, and that's what I'll refer to it at this stage. I'd love for it to be a cryptocurrency of the people. Go down and pay for stuff with my Doge, but geez, wouldn't it even be better if I could pay for stuff with my Dojira? And and I know that I get rewarded for my diamond hands. 1% of all transactions goes to holders. I don't know how often the payments go into your wallets, but it does. And this sort of stuff can it might take a bit of time, might have to accrue a little bit of some cryptocurrency first, and then it sends it out to everyone. So that information is there for you guys. And as you're sort of those who are in the Telegram, I highly recommend that. It's awesome that you guys are shilling within our own Telegram. I do highly recommend you shill it within other Telegrams. We need you essentially want more money coming into this token. Now let's get an update on the missed it, stupid sleep, missed it. Beck, thank you for joining us. We did mention there was a pre-sale, so I'm really sad to see you miss it. I know you're gonna still get to sleep at night because you've been making some crazy plays. All right, I'm gonna do some push-ups. I don't want these to accrue too much, but this is your opportunity. If you want to get up those likes, this is your opportunity to do it. For the newcomers, please subscribe, get amongst us. We are going to be developing more and more cryptocurrencies in this space. We are going to be discussing main portfolio trades, as well as some of the more speculative and degenerate sort of space. I say within reason. I'm not going to just start putting my money on all these anonymous projects and that sort of stuff. I do it within reason. I did my safety checks in this cryptocurrency, and I highly recommend that you to smash the like, subscribe. I'm going to do 11 push-ups right now, so just bear with me. I will get an angle here so that you can count them. And I don't usually do this stuff at all, so this is for you guys essentially. Just bear with me. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get because my camera is 4. So I'm just checking to see. This is slightly embarrassing, so do not share this video too much, but I'll do it. I'll make sure that my stomach is touching the ground. Well, preferably you'd want your chest to touch the ground first. But as I said, Christmas got a little too crazy for me. I think I've done 4. 10 and 11. All right, sweet. 11. It is a little bit hot, so I hope you don't mind if I don't put my jacket back on for now. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. Feel free to correct me on my push-ups form, although I dare say it was immaculate because I have very good experience due to my job. So I'll apologize in advance for my heavy breathing. We have Dojira still pumping, looking quite good. at this stage. You know, and some really good buys there. You know, some really good diamond hands. And to be honest, I'm not selling. And I don't think I ever will, to be honest, because I do like what we can do with this coin. I do think using Doge as a use case or a case study. It's one of those coins that just sort of keeps on giving. Do some frog jumps, buddy. Maybe another time. You know, I don't like to. I've already done quite a bit of PT, and leg day was brutal the other day. So I'll just catch up the comments real quick. Didn't miss it. 10th buyers. Yep. Let's see this chest pump, please. You guys only talked about it while I was asleep. I did pin it for you though. It was in the pins. You know, double up your push-ups 22, mate. Oh, you know, if you guys want to hit the like button, there's still 18 people watching, but only 11 likes. I'll do some more push-ups. D's, what is happening? I think I demonstrated that clearly. Experiences push-ups. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's very difficult. So you know, that's it, guys. I'm not going to drag this out, but I did want to just cover this. I do believe in the developer. I think he's done a really good job. And very new to the space. You got a guy who's very genuine and puts in a really good effort. So, and that's why I believe there are some long-term prospects. I do know him, and he's a really good guy. He means really well. You owe us 2 more push-ups. Oh, you cheeky. All right, that's 3. I guess I can't wrap it up just yet. I do want to make this quick because I did miss lunch earlier today. Very hungry, and now I have to do my second workout for the day. Sweet, no more. And I better wrap this up quickly so we don't have to do more. I just want to say thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, feel free to like, subscribe. Geez, even give us a thumbs down if you want, if you absolutely hate it, because I only want genuine feedback, but at the same time, please don't. And no, I'm not doing push-ups. Please don't more push-ups. And yeah, get amongst the community. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them here. You know, I'm helping out with in Dojira as well, so I'll be in the comments pretty soon answering questions. And you know, if you have some concerns, you know, just share them. We've already addressed a few today. Oh, you guys cracked me out. So one of his dislike and then like, that's gold. But anyway, I just want to end it there. I don't want to drag this out too much, but I believe in this project. This is going to keep going up because it's low liquidity as well. So this will continue to moon, and I bet you some of these pre-sellers, will probably be farming back in. But if you really want to see this moon, we need to create the narrative, spread the word, and we need to sort of demonstrate why this is potentially better than Doge. And I know that's a big call, but the tokenomics does appreciate those who have the diamond hands. So I think that's a really good incentive to sort of share that with other people. And it's up to you. You will, like I said, you will be rewarded for it. Oh, there's another push up, guys. So you will be rewarded for it, and it will be accumulative. I'll do it real quick, and then I'm going to cut it. So Delta's gonna. Sorry, this is just proof. So Delta. Oh, sorry, Bill. Come here. Sorry, come here. Here's a cookie. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Thank you very much for joining us. And I hope to catch you tomorrow. We do a live stream every day to sort of keep you up to date with all the news. And we got a Telegram, ADAPTCrypto. It's in the description. Everything's there for you guys. If you're new to Dojira, also the information is in the description as well. So just get amongst it. All righty, I'm pooped. I'll see you later.